My English Course Book Standard 9 2.4 Poem Please Listen. Summary in Marathi. प्रस्तुत कविता समोरच्याचे ऐकून घेणे किती महत्त्वाचे आहे यावर प्रकाश टाकते. बोलणाऱ्याचे म्हणणे लक्षपूर्वक ऐकणे, त्याच्या भावना समजून घेणे हे ऐकण्यामध्ये आवश्यक आहे. येथे कवी कौमारी अवस्थेतील मुलांचे मोठ्यांना उद्देशून असलेले म्हणणे मांडत आहे. कवी तक्रार करत आहे की जेव्हा कवी एखाद्याशी बोलतो, त्याला काही विचारतो, तेव्हा ती व्यक्ती त्याचे म्हणणे पूर्ण ऐकण्याऐवजी कवीला सल्ला देते. एवढेच नव्हे तर ऐकणारी व्यक्ती कवीला आपल्या भावना बदलण्यासाठी मार्गदर्शनही करते. काही वेळा कवी एखाद्याला आपले म्हणणे ऐकून घेण्यास सांगतो, तेव्हा ती व्यक्ती कवीला काही समस्या असल्याचे समजून समस्या सोडवण्याचा प्रयत्न करते. लोकांच्या या वागण्याचे कवीला आश्चर्य वाटते. म्हणून कवी म्हणतो की ऐकणे म्हणजे केवळ बोलण्याचे विचार व भावना जाणून घेणे. कोणालाही सल्ला देणे फार सोपे असते. काही पैशासाठी व काही पैशासाठी वर्तमानपत्रामध्ये समस्यावर सल्ला देणारी सदरे असतात. कवी म्हणतो, मी काही असहाय्य झालेलो नाही, थोडा निराश झालो आहे. समजा एखाद्या मुलाला किंवा मुलीला बालकांना काही सांगायचे असते, तेव्हा त्यांची पालकांनी आपले म्हणणे ऐकून घ्यावे एवढीच अपेक्षा असते. परंतु मुलं जेव्हा स्वतः जी गोष्ट करू शकतात ती पालकांनी मुलासाठी केली तर मात्र ते मुलासाठी त्रासदायक ठरते. येथे मुलं किती निराधार किंवा बेअक्कल आहेत हे न दाखवता त्यांच्या भावनांना समजून घेण्याचा प्रयत्न करणे गरजेचे असते. किंबहुना एखाद्याने समजून घेण्याचा प्रयत्न केला तर अतर्क भावनामागील अर्थही कळतो. ईश्वर नेहमी शांतपणे कोणताही सल्ला न देता आपल्या भक्ताची प्रार्थना ऐकून त्याची समस्या सोडवतो. म्हणून कवी ईश्वराला आदर्श श्रोता म्हणतो. कवी म्हणतो की नेहमी ज्यांनी आपल्या भावना व्यक्त करू इच्छिणाऱ्यांचे म्हणणे ऐकणे हे केव्हाही चांगले. मात्र ज्या श्रोत्यांना मध्ये बोलावसे वाटते त्यांना कवी काही क्षणासाठी थांबून येईपर्यंत वाट पाहण्यास सांगतो. मी एक प्रामाणिक श्रोता म्हणून वाचकांचे ऐकणे असे कवी कवितेच्या शेवटी म्हणतो. English Workshop Extract 1 line 1 to 13 on page 51 of your textbook. Questions related to factual reading. Question 1. Complete the following with the help of the lines of the poem. Line. When I ask you to listen to me, you start doing. Answer. 1. Giving me advice. 2. Telling me why I shouldn't feel that way. 3. Feeling you have to do something to solve my problem. Questions related to complex or understanding level. Question number 1. What is the feeling of the poet towards the listener in the extract? Answer. The poet is frustrated and unhappy with the listener as he is not doing what the poet asked him to do, which is to simply listen. Question number 2. What is the poet urging the listener to do? Answer. The poet is urging the listener to just listen to him or her. Question number 3. How old is the speaker in the poem? Answer. The speaker of the poem appears to be a teenager at the age of 13 to 19 years old. Question number 4. Who is he or she talking to? Answer. He or she is talking to all the human beings, including his parents, friends, relatives, and elders. Question 5. What must have happened before the speaker says all this? Answer. Before the speaker says all this, he or she would have possibly been offended by one of his or her friends or elders. Instead of understanding the speaker's thought and feelings, the friend or elders must have advised him or her not to feel or think in a particular way. Vocabulary 1. Use the following words or phrase in your own sentences. Words are 1. Advice, 2. Trampling, 3. Failed me, 4. Strange. Answer. Please see the answer in the please watch the answer on the screen. Question related to personal response. Question 1. Do you agree with the poet that a listener must not give advice unless asked to do so? Justify your answer. Answer. No, I would not agree completely with the poet on the note that a listener must not give advice unless asked to do so upfront. Sometimes the listener gives advice out of concern and it may be of help to the speaker. However, too many advices should not be given, as too much of anything is bad. Extract 2, line 14 to 31 on page 51 and 52. Questions related to simple factual reading. 1. State whether the following statements are true or false. 1. According to the poet, advice is expensive. Answer. False. 2. The poet is not helpless. Answer. True. 3. The poet is discouraged. Answer. True. True. 4. The poet wants others to do something for him. Answer. False. Questions related to complex or understanding level. Question number 1. What does the line advice is cheap mean? Answer. The line advice is cheap means that one can find many people who are always ready to advise you on any matter. The poet makes fun of those people who believe in advising and not listening. The poet says that advice is cheap and freely available. It is there even in the daily newspaper where a columnist publishes an advice alongside the reader's problem. Question 2. When can the poet stop trying to convince his listener? Answer. The poet can stop trying to convince his or her listener when they would accept the poet's feelings. The listener should be able to understand poet's feelings without calling them irrational. Next question. Is the speaker aware of his shortcomings? Answer. Yes. The speaker is aware of his shortcomings. The speaker has admitted that he may be discouraged and hesitant, harbors fear, and might be inadequate. The speaker also says that his or her feelings may be irrational. Question. Does the speaker want to improve? Answer. Yes, the speaker wants to improve. Question. Is the speaker confident that he or she can improve? Answer. Yes, The speaker says that he or she may be discouraged but is not helpless. He or she is confident and knows what should be done in order to improve. Questions related to vocabulary. Question. Write opposite or antonyms of the following. 1. Cheap. Answer. Expensive. Discouraged. Encouraged. Inadequacy. Adequacy. Accept. Reject. Simple. Difficult. Irrational. Rational. Questions related to personal response. Question. The poet has made a complaint that his elders did not listen to him properly. Have you ever felt the same? Answer. Yes. Sometimes I feel that my elders do not listen to me properly. When I go to them to share my thoughts and feelings, they start giving me advice. They think that they are supposed to do something so as to help me. 3. Lines 32 to 44 on page 52 of your textbook. Question related to simple factual reading. 1. Complete the web. Qualities of God mentioned in the extract. Answer. Mute. 2. Gives no advice. 3. Just listens. 4. Lets you work yourself. Questions related to complex or understanding level. 1. Who, according to the poet, is an ideal listener? Answer. According to the poet, God is an ideal listener as he lets the person who is praying work the matter out on his or her own. God does not advise or try to fix things. Question. Is the poet willing to listen to others? Answer. Yes. The poet is willing to listen to others. At the end of the poem, the poet says to his listeners that he or she would listen to them if they wish to talk. Question. The poet wants to improve. How does he or she wants to work it out? Answer. The poet wants to improve. He or she wants to work it out by talking to a good listener. The one who, like God, can just listen and let him or her work on his or her own. The poet does not need any advice. He or she wants others to understand what is behind his or her feelings instead of calling them irrational. Question related to vocabulary. Write the opposite of the following. Understand, misunderstand. Clear, unclear. Mute, talkative. Fix, damage. Questions related to personal response. Question. Do you listen to others properly? Answer. Yes, I often listen to others properly. I try to understand the thought and feelings of my friends when they talk to me. I also avoid interrupting others when they are speaking. I even make sure that I am not distracted while lending an ear to someone. Appreciation of the poem. Question. Pick out your favorite lines from the poem and give reasons for your preference. Answer. My favorite line My favorite line from the poem are, and I can do for myself. I am not helpless, maybe discouraged and faltering, but not helpless. Explanation. I like these lines because they express how making mistakes or being a little disheartened doesn't mean that there is no hope for someone. A person can learn from his or her mistakes, gather up courage, and move ahead in life. Question. What is the difference between hear and listen? Answer. Hear in the physical activity of perceiving a sound. It happens naturally without any conscious effort. Listen is a willfully paying attention to a sound. It is a conscious effort. When you listen to a person, you give attention to his or her thoughts and feelings. But as a hearer, we often do not give full attention to the speaker's feelings or thoughts. Question related to the activities. Speaking question. Discuss how you can be a good listener. Answer. I can be a good listener if I start listening to others with full attention. A good listener must understand the thoughts and feelings of his or her speaker. To be a good listener, I will try to maintain eye contact with the speaker. I will show gesture to indicate that I am listening. I will avoid interrupting or jumping to conclusion and will try to avoid giving unwanted opinion and advice. Question related to the writing skill. 1. Use the following charts to prepare meaningful dialogue. Use your idea to fulfill in the blank. Please see the answer on the screen. Question. Maintain a diary at least for a week. Write about your interaction with other people in your surroundings in 3 to 4 lines. Also write whether you find the interactions happy or unhappy, satisfactory or unsatisfactory, enjoyable, stressful, etc. Please see the answer on the screen. Question. Write an informal letter from a teenager to his or her parent, expressing a few thoughts from the poem. Points. My dear, dearest, dot dot, hi, dot dot. Are you surprised to see this letter? I wanted to talk to you about this, but then I thought I will be able to express myself better in a letter. Love, yours lovingly, etc. Answer is given. Please see on the screen, please.